Hey everyone, and welcome back on the channel. My name is Alex, and we're here today with Gerard from Brooks. And Brooks is about many things: comfort, cushion in some shoes. We've seen, and you can see on the channel, the Glycerin and the Ghost Max. But this is about performance, speed. What's the name of this shoe, Gerard, that you have in your hands?
Hyperion Elite, number 4. So yeah, our ultimate marathon running shoe with carbon plate.
And you say marathon, but is this shoe also usable on other distances? I have in mind, of course, Josh Kerr crushing the Fifth Avenue mile in this shoe. Can you take this shoe from the mile up to the marathon on the road, of course?
Yeah, absolutely. It is it's propelling you forward. It's having all the properties to make you run fast on any distance between a 1K and a marathon, basically on the road.
Hyperion Elite 2 and 3 had a DNA flash compound in the midsole. Is there an upgrade on this shoe in terms of midsole compound?
This is featuring the DNA Flash V2. So it is a lighter version and more responsive. In nitrogen injected, as we also use in our Glycerin top shoes regarding cushioning. The carbon plate is molded. It's a specially 3D printed special construction that also makes it thinner or thicker depending on your shoe size. Therefore, yeah, also giving you not too much weight on the carbon plate if you have a very small shoe size and maybe also a smaller body type.
And I see the upper, it looks super thin, breathable. It's a like see-through upper. The laces look very similar to other top racing shoes on the market. And overall, it feels like it's probably Brooks' top one, shoe for racing and joining the best shoes on the market. So I think for people, fans of Brooks or just people willing to have a very fast racing shoe in 2024, this is definitely an option to consider. What's the price point and retail date on this shoe?
So retail will be 1st of February 2024. Retail price €250. And it has been already tested by Josh Kerr, right?
And approved.
And approved because it has been developed together with him. And he ran the Fifth Avenue mile in New York, and he won the race on this shoe. So continuing his streak from the World Championships onto the road.
And I think that's a perfect segue because you have the actual Josh Kerr spikes from the World Championships, semi-final and final, the Hyperion Elite MD and LD. What are differences between the two shoes and what distances would you recommend them being used for?
Yeah, so the Hyperion Elite MD version has a decoupled heel. So we put more emphasis on some flexibility in the heel, but a very stiff forefoot. So more forefoot running than on the longer distance. High stacks under the forefoot for that ultimate cushioning when you are sprinting. So recommended distances for the MD are, let's say, up to 5,000 in the most extreme way. So normally we say, okay, this is 800 and 1,500 to focus on the distances. And if we go to the LD, it starts at 5,000 meters, 5,000 meters and 10,000 meters. Right? So there is a longer prolonged midsole, as you can see, more even. So there's also more cushioning under the heel for a little bit more heel landers on the longer distances.
They look very fast. The colorway, I must admit, is one of the best I've seen in spikes in the recent months, years maybe even. And I think for people looking for fast shoes for the track season in 2024, that may be a top choice. Again, tested and approved by Josh Kerr.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Gerard. And stay tuned on the Brooks playlist here on the channel if you want to see more 2024 shoes from Brooks.